Hey guys, Elite Legionario here, bringing you 2 vs 2 for Rome Total War. This time I shall command Egypt, and my ally here, Emalsitor, is Julli. His opponent, Grolli, is Scipii, and my opponent, Player1, is the Seleucids. So, my army consists of a couple of skirmishers to screen me, so I figured just in case if I went up against Scipii, or Silver Shield Legionnaires, so that's what they're for. I have 4 units of, I believe it is Silver Pharaoh's Guards. I have, I think it's 4 units of Silver Gold Pharaoh's Bowmen. This was about, I think it was either 10k or 12.5k, I can't quite remember. And I have 4 units of Gold, and I believe it's 2 experienced Desert Axemen, which I put in wedge. My allies' army consists of big but has no upgrades. It's a mixture of Praetorian cohorts. Looks like he's got what, 5, 6, 7 Praetorian cohorts. Looks like he's got like 5 or 6 Archer Auxilia, some early legionary, 3 early legionary first cohorts, a couple of Triarii, and the Roman armor general. So that's him. So I'm going to use my superior range here and force the Seleucid player forward. The Scipii player looks like he's also got 5 Archer Auxilia, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 urban cohorts and a Praetorian cohort. Again, no upgrades. However, my opponent has brought upgrades, and he's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of, looks to be Silver Shield Pikemen, so a lot of silver going on there. He's got, looks like he's got 2 Silver Shield Legionnaires with anywhere between 3 and 4 upgrades. Looks like he had a few archers and he had some chariots. So he had 4 archers, not sure what kind of, probably gold attack, 3 cataphracts. No, over here looks like there was some Praetorian cav from the Scipii player as well. So they definitely have a cavalry advantage. But infantry, it's probably pretty even. Missiles, probably pretty even as well. So anyway, like I said in my previous videos, because I hadn't been playing a lot of Rome when I did these videos, because I've been playing other Total War games, you see me make a few micro mistakes, like right now. I didn't move my cav very quickly. I only charged at the last minute, so that's really a bit of a blunder on my part. And I mean, I don't deal with this, you know, I try to pull them out of this because I think I'm just going to get owned, but I don't do a very good job of that either. So there are micro mistakes there, but I'm going to pour in flaming arrows into these cataphracts. And this appears to be a companion cav, I didn't realise that. And even then, I just got enough of a charge in, and being in wedge formation, it actually was able to break those cataphracts. So Desert Cav, pretty sweet. But I didn't have much of an answer for these chariots, which I was concerned were going to get me here. So I'm going to flame them hardcore and see if I can force them to rout. Unfortunately, I do, so it works fine. Here, though, this is where the light use, the sort of strength of the Desert Cavs much weaker than other heavy cav. Even though they can kill heavy cav, they're not very good at hammer and anvils. But I'm having a reasonable amount of success here. Plus my allies in support of me here. So this didn't go as well as I wanted. As you can see, he just turns around, but it's going to cause him to get routed by the other end because Silver Shield Pikemen are not great. They are better than Pharaoh's Guards though, but I have missile support coming in, and I do have support from my ally. This is where the Scipii player is not doing. He should be up closer in support of his ally, although he's brought in a lot of his Praetorian cav, and I want to use my Desert Cav to stall him here, and then I'll flame him with my Pharaoh's Bowmen. They're an excellent, in a lot of ways, although they do get outranged by a Forester Warband, I in some ways think that Pharaoh's Bowmen are probably actually the best, solely because of their armour. Their armour is very good, so they can take a lot of hits before being defeated. So even though Cretan Archers and Forester Warband, I know Forester Warband do, and I'm pretty sure Cretans do probably outrange them as well. The armour value on Pharaoh's Bowmen is quite a bit better than both of them, so they can hold out quite a bit there. But by this point though, I've routed the full infantry and cavalry contingent more or less of the Seleucids. and now I'm trying to deal with some of these other archers and cavalry units of the Scipio player. I'm using flaming arrows here because I figure it'll have a better chance of causing a rout on his infantry. The reason I'm using flaming arrows mostly is just to rout that, not his infantry, his cavalry, my bad, to rout the cavalry, but I will not stay on it. And I'm going to pull back here behind the my allies' infantry line. He's still got plenty of infantry, and I'm going to reorganise my own infantry and safely protect my my own archers here. So I mean, one unit got a little bit caught out, but my cavalry did a nice job dealing with those cataphracts, even though I didn't micro them that great. And my infantry did a nice job repelling the Seleucids as well, which is impressive because he had 2 extra infantry units over me, plus he had more upgrades, plus he had better infantry. But proper support by these Pharaoh's bowmen and the cav made all the difference. So his archers won't stand up to mine. Mine are a lot better. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to form out like a guard out here on the right, just because I'm really concerned about these cavalry units. But me and my ally worked together pretty closely here. He actually did come in and help me when I needed it, and I was able to support him when he needs it. And as you can see, I mean, it's just this archer fight appears to have gone completely his way. And that's the thing, although he did support, the Scipio player did support his ally in this way, but he should have moved his infantry up. So here I see I used my own archers as bait there, and I want to try and draw his cav. Imagine you see he just punches straight through those line of pikes pretty much. But I eventually do manage to rout it, but the cost of a few pikemen, that's for real. So this is a bit of an annoyance that these Praetorian cav are doing so well in this situation, but I do manage to get them, so that's useful. But yeah, they sort of almost broke straight through that pike wall, but I did get in the best formation. So and my opponent here gets charged by some Praetorian cav, but numbers are just going to destroy that pretty easily. He is seemingly forgetting his peeler though, which isn't the best, but it shouldn't make too much. Well, his urbans will beat him, but he has got numbers on them too. Well, no, they're not. They're going to have a peeler duel now, but well, it depends on. He's got numbers coming down, so he should win. And the Seleucid player admits defeat at this point, which now enables me to fully focus on assisting my ally. So anyway, he's got his Triarii into these Praetorians, so that's not bad, it's a good thing. The Urbans should probably win, but probably just the sheer fact that the weight of numbers will actually turn in his favour. Sorry, in the Julli player's favour. So I'm going to try and move around to the flank behind him, so I'm moving up this way. And these Praetorian cohorts should be able to beat these Praetorian cav for the most part, unless they charge in a wedge. That would make a bit of a difference. But I'm trying to outflank the Scipio player because I suspect that he'll actually be able to do a lot of damage to, in several areas he's winning, because Urbans just outperform any of the other infantry that my ally is bringing. But his advantage is that he's got more of it than his opponent. So that's why I'm going to outflank him and assist him here and get into his flank with my pikes, so that we can win it a bit quicker. Moving my archers around to the flank as well, so I can shoot flanks. But wanting to shoot some, I stopped temporarily to shoot some of this Praetorian cavalry because it could still be a nuisance enough, and there's enough of it there to cause a rout. So if I can distract and hold it up, it'll allow my opponent to win. He's not really like using Triarii like this isn't ideal. You want to be using other units, but it doesn't really matter because now I've got him in support, and he's kind of like sandwiched between all these units here and then my phalanxes. So we're going to win this, but having watched this fight, definitely not the best performance from me. I still think my micro's shoddy at the moment, so I've got to keep playing Rome again to get it back up. So anyway, here these Urbans finally break after being encircled, so that's pretty much the end of our opponent. their opponent. So I'm just going to triple speed it up here, guys, while we run down the routers, and it appears over here that a unit of Urbans has reformed and is going to be fighting these Praetorians. So yeah, I mean, as you saw in this fight, even though at the start of the fight I did not micro these Desert Cav the greatest. I did just in time, but I could have done it a lot better. They still beat those cataphracts, so that's why I think they're extremely reliable. In my opinion, Chariots are just overpowered. Desert Cav, on the other hand, while still being powerful and very useful, they're not like unbeatable. Well, not that Chariots are unbeatable, but I think the Desert Cav are a more reasonable unit, to be honest. But Egypt is probably like one of the most powerful, or is one of the most powerful factions. Only thing I'd say that I'd probably in some ways consider it equal to Rome. But it could possibly be better in some locations. I think in a low money game like 10k, Egypt beats Rome every time, but in other games, higher money games, I think their favour starts to go towards Rome, because its units are just so powerful. So here some of his regrouped Praetorians come in and get into me, but I mean, look at the nice just wall of arrows just go flying into it. So that's pretty much it though, guys, for this fight. So I'll just triple speed towards the end so we pick off routers. I can't quite recall what this map is. I quite like it though. But I really need to work on my micro at the moment. It's just, you know in yourself when you play that you're not playing as fast as you were, or as efficiently as you were. Unfortunately, I still know all what I'm doing, but it's just sometimes I'm just not as quick on the uptake with the controls and stuff. So, but anyway, enough of that. But in this fight, I think, obviously there was close support between me and my ally, and basically that paid off. The Seleucid player either went in too fast, or the Scipii didn't come in to help him. Although he did come with his cav to help him, but that kind of was caused a bit of difficulty for himself over here. No cav support left. So there's the statistics. 1025 men for me, so I had the smallest army, 825 kills and 410 remaining. Emalsitor had 1568 men, so he had quite a lot more than anyone else. 990 kills, so he got more than I did. He got 653 men left. And Grolli, 1164, 1182 kills, 66 left, so he did very well, getting the most kills in the whole game actually. 1147 for the Seleucid player, and 554 kills, so everyone did pretty good really. Pharaoh's guards, the bowmen did pretty good, except this one, a couple of them got called out there, so my micro wasn't the best. Desert Cav, I'm pretty impressed with them, to be honest. Even they're always an impressive unit, and I had some pretty shoddy micro with them this time around. So I can definitely play better than I did in this fight, so I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of it. But good game to those three guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for playing, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon next time.